a beat. Ain't gonna be broken hearted. Gonna leave my fear behind. Already made up my mind. And I'm not gonna waste my time. No, I'm not gonna waste my time. This is my year, I've waited all day for it. Singing a new song, this is the chorus. I'm on my way.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Harvey Swanson Elementary's Back to School Night for the 2015-2016 school year. My name is Andy Phillips, and I'm the principal of Harvey Swanson Elementary School. As you know, Hawk Pride is something I really believe in, and I am really proud to be the principal of Harvey Swanson Elementary School. Something I'm really excited for this year is that it's a big year 2 for us. So last year we had a brand new math program, and you can see all of our workbooks are sitting out here in our wagons, waiting for teachers to pick them up as I'm videoing this before school starts. And it's year 2 of our Bridges math program. What that means is teachers are now comfortable with Bridges, and they've been through it once. And so we're hoping that it's going to be even better than it was last year. The same holds true for our iPads. Mr. Larson has collected all of the iPads, cleaned them all up, they're ready for redistribution, and we're excited about getting iPads out into our teachers' and students' hands for this school year. We're really excited because teachers are now familiar with how to use the iPads, how they work, and the things that we can do with them, especially in the way of creating. So we're really excited about year 2. Thanks for coming tonight, and enjoy the video.
I'm not gonna waste my time. No, I'm not gonna waste my time. This is my year, I've waited all day for it. Singing a new song, this is the chorus. I'm on my way. Now
Did you notice the appearance of our school? We've really tried to upgrade the outside. We've taken out some trees and cut down some shrubs in the front. We planted flowers. We had a new landscaping box donated, and maybe most exciting, we have a brand new electronic sign hung up. All of these things couldn't be possible without your support and without our help group. Our help group really needs your help this year, even more than ever. As of right now, we don't have a volunteer to coordinate our scare fair. We need one because that's a tradition we certainly don't want to see end. We also need lots and lots of help in many other activities, so make sure you visit the cafeteria to sign up for anything that you might be interested in helping the help group. Our help group meets on Thursdays, once a month. We usually meet after school, but we do try to mix in a few evening meetings here. So if you like that idea, maybe you can't make a daytime meeting, come to the after school, come to the 6:30 meeting and tell us that you like those, and we'll do a whole bunch more. We'd love to hear your input. We'd love to have your help. Make sure if you want to volunteer either with the help group, in our school in some other way, or in your classroom, you're filling out one of the volunteer forms that you'll find in your back to school packet. Also, our help group is going to try something different this year. We've kind of felt like we're stagnating a little bit with our fund runs and our game-a-thons. So, on October 23rd, which is a Friday after school, we're going to have Harvey Swanson's first ever fundraising carnival. It's going to be awesome. Mark your calendars and stay tuned to our newsletters and flyers that come home for more information. We appreciate your support. We couldn't do half of the cool stuff we do here at Harvey Swanson without the help of our awesome parents. At Harvey Swanson, we believe in being a hawk. We have Hawk Pride, like the front of our shirt says, and on the back, we believe to have respect, act responsibly, work together, and keep safe is what being a hawk is all about. All of our hawk rules are on posters like this, and they're located all throughout our school. They focus on what to do. They don't focus on what not to do. We believe in following a positive model, telling students the right way to act instead of telling them how not to act. Every Monday, I produce what's called a Hawk Talk video, and we focus on one of these areas, or we may focus on something seasonal. Like, for example, in the wintertime, as soon as it snows, we'll have a Hawk Talk about no throwing snow ever. Pretty popular one we do each year. The most fun ones are when our students can be our actors, modeling what to do instead of what not to do. Remember, at Harvey Swanson, we're always proud to be a hawk. Harvey Swanson is distinguished as a school-wide Title I school. This means we receive grant money from the federal government to fund special programming that benefits all students, and especially our most at-risk students. Title I schools are mandated to do school improvement reporting, including standardized test scores at back-to-school night. Last school year, the state of Michigan changed its standardized test from the MEP to the M-STEP. At this time, data from the M-STEP test is not available for the public. I can report, however, that we are very pleased with our NWEA scores. We analyzed our results from the fall to the winter, and we're pleased to find out that our percentile rose as a school. That means that we're growing faster as a school than we should be. Our school improvement plan has goals in math, reading, writing, and behavior. In math, reading, and writing, we strive to be above the state average in all of our standardized test scores, and in behavior, we strive to reduce our office referrals each year.
And I'm not gonna waste my time. No, I'm not gonna waste my time. This is my year. I've waited all day for it. Sing it.
Today's Back to School Night video is being made by iMovie on my iPad that was granted to us through the Whole School Technology Transformation Grant that we were the lucky recipients of last year. That grant provided each Harvey Swanson student and teacher with an iPad. Our grant is done, but this year we're committed to doing the same thing, and our superintendent has been working in collaboration with Oakwood's principal, myself, Mr. Larson, Mrs. Spann, and the curriculum office to make sure that Oakwood is one-to-one now as well. So this year you'll still see our green student iPads in grades 1, 2, and 3, and you'll see iPad minis in kindergarten. In our junior kindergarten, we're going to have a smaller set of iPad minis as well. So we're looking forward to that. A little bit different. We're still a one-to-one device school, and with that may come many questions. We certainly do encourage our iPads to be taken home. Some of the coolest things that I saw last year came from students that were taking their iPads home. Maybe they're into coding. Maybe they like to make their own movies. Maybe they like to take notes. Maybe they just like to make houses out of geometric shapes using a Bridges math app. Whatever they do on a school-issued iPad is pretty academic, as long as you at home are having some control over what their internet usage is and their internet searches are. Students will be allowed to start taking their iPads home as soon as we have our annual iPad information night. At Harvey Swanson, that night's going to be Thursday, September the 24th, from 6 o'clock until about 7 o'clock. Mr. Larson and I will be there to present all the information that you would ever need about iPads, taking care of them at home, how we use them at school, and to talk more about our iPad policies and procedures. Our handbooks won't be available until that evening, but we will be using them in school, probably starting on the first day. This is the second year that teachers and students have had them here, so our teachers are pretty well versed on how to integrate them into their teaching on a fairly daily basis. So we're excited about that, and again, mark your calendars for our iPad information night so you can learn more about taking the device home and how we use them in school and some of the really cool things that we can do with them. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. How do so many things get in our kids' backpacks? How many times is that you during the school year? I have a solution for you. E-News. Once a week on Fridays, unless something pops up. At the end of the day, I send home a weekly E-News, which is our office newsletter and then anything else that's come from the office during the week in a PDF file. So if you can't find that permission slip or you can't find information about our carnival, you'll be able to find it if you go back through your email. Signing up is really easy, and you should do it tonight before you leave unless you're already signed up. Getting signed up is really easy. Simply grab a device that's in your child's classroom tonight, or your own device, or you could do it at home, but I certainly recommend doing it right now. Find a QR Reader app, which we have installed on all of our student devices. Scan the QR code located in the front of your classroom that you're sitting in right now, and you'll be redirected to a link where you can then sign up for E-News. Make sure you put your name and email and sign up for Harvey Swanson and any other news you want from any of our district sources here. It's a great way to stay in touch. Being informed is one great way that we can have an awesome partnership between home and school. New this year is that especially in 2nd and 3rd grade, we plan on utilizing Google Accounts. Google Accounts will give students email addresses that'll be highly monitored and very much locked down, but more importantly, will give them access to Google Drive, which has unlimited storage for things like documents and spreadsheets and slideshows. It also allows for real-time collaboration from around the world or right next door. It's a pretty awesome concept, and we're excited to use Google Accounts this year, especially in 2nd and 3rd grades. I'm coming to you from our wonderful parking lot. We always encourage families, if you can, to walk your child into school in the morning and to walk your child out. That's always the best way to do it. It's always fun to say hello to parents and see your children's smiling faces as you walk into the door together. If you can't do that, we do have a drop-off lane, and this next skit will explain how that works. If you are going to use our drop-off and pickup lane, this short video demonstration will show you exactly how to do it. If it's safe, the crossing guard will direct one car to go in front of the crosswalk and one car to wait behind the crosswalk. We encourage families to have their children unbuckled and ready to unload. Oh, in this case, Mrs. Davert and Mrs. Moore were unbuckled, got out of the car quickly, said their goodbyes and their hellos, and are off to a great day of school. Now, Miss Denise, our custodian, she must not have been unbuckled and ready, because we're still waiting on her to get out. Oh, there she is. There comes Miss Denise, ready for another day of school. When the children have safely unloaded the vehicles, we'll encourage the next 2 cars to drive up and assume the same spots. 1 car in front of the crosswalk, 1 car behind. Notice how close they're parking to the grass area or the edge of the concrete. This allows for safe exiting of their children right into the sidewalk area. We really do appreciate your cooperation as best as you can in our pickup and drop-off procedures. In some of my summer reading, I came across a really cool idea. The University of the Pacific has some of its incoming freshmen think of one word that either describes the student as a person or describes a goal that he or she has for the upcoming school year, or for their career or college career in general. I thought that would be a really neat activity for our teachers to do. So the following pictures show one word that describes each HSE teacher as a person or describes a goal that he or she has for the upcoming school year. Later this month, I'm going to challenge Hawks at home with their parents to do the same thing. Hawks, can you think of one word that describes yourself or one word that describes a goal that you have for the 15-16 school year? We'll take the pictures that you make, we'll print them off, and we'll put them in a prominent place in our front hallway for everyone to see. Enjoy the pictures, and like our theme song for this year's Back to School video says, let's make this school year our year. Make it your year, Hawks. It's going to be a great one. Thanks for coming tonight, and I'll see you on Tuesday.
Already made up my mind, and I'm not gonna waste my time.